let's check out the brand new adventure pack from Hori, Pokemon Edition. So if you're like me and you've got loads of different attachments, maybe like the Hori Split Pad Pros, which I have the Charizard and Pikachu edition, by the way, which you can see on the channel in another video, as well as the fact that I've got the Hori Split Pad Compacts just here. Maybe you need something to carry them all in, and that is where the adventure pack from Hori comes in. So Hori hit me up and was like, hey, do you want to check out the adventure pack? And I was like, yeah. So they did send this over for free, but this is not a paid promotion. All opinions are my own, as always. So here it is. Here's the adventure pack, and it is big. You know, like this thing is big, but it's not like overly huge. Like if you see it like this, it's not like massive, but it's a good size, right? And this is actually like a shoulder bag. So you've got a strap. We'll open it up and have a look in it in a second. But this, as you can see, we've got Charizard. Is that Lucario? I can never say his name. And then of course, Pikachu. And that design is amazing. And it certainly goes well with the Charizard and Pikachu Edition Split Pad Pros, right? So on the front, we've got a pouch. On the back, what looks to be a bigger pouch. And we've got this like lovely like breathable material, because this is meant to go on your back. You're not carrying it like this. This isn't how you're meant to carry it, right? It's got a back strap. So let's open up the back piece first and check that out. So you can see it's all nicely like color coordinated with everything. We've got these lovely like red zips just here, which definitely feel nice. Like there's no sticking or anything like that. We've got this, which just says, you know, strap, pockets, yeah, good stuff, don't need that. And let's get that strap out, shall we? Oh, we've got loads of rubbish in there. So for some reason they've been to the fish and chip shop and left us with some chippy paper, which if you're in the UK, you probably know what I'm talking about. If you're not, well then don't worry about it. So straight away, there's the strap, and wow, that's a big strap. Like that is a big strap. We've got a really rugged looking clip just there. Nice, that definitely looks good, which you can adjust. So this back strap, you can adjust the size of it. So if you're like small and you want it nice and small, then you can. If you want it big, then there you go, you can just open it up. And we've actually got another one on the top just there for even more adjustment. So you've got this sort of strap just here, and of course we've got this nice padded, that is like super spongy, by the way, like really padded back piece just there. So that is, you know, the strappy bit, which now you can see how sort of big it is. If I open it up to like maximum bigness, then how's that? Is that this way? Yeah, I think so. That is definitely big. That's very, very big, you know. And if I tighten it up, so let's tighten this side, and then let's tighten this side. That's very, very small now. So if you're a very tiny person, well, that's fine. If you're a big person, then it's fine too, because you've actually got adjustments. And of course, when you've got it to where you want it, just leave it there and use this nice clip to take it off and put it back on again, which is certainly cool. So let's have a look inside, shall we? So inside the first piece, just here, you can see it's got this lovely like felt on the inside. So that's certainly going to protect your Switch. And yep, it's pretty deep. So I reckon you could probably get the whole Switch in there, maybe with the attachments, you know, installed. We'll test that out in a minute. And then the front side, open it up. Oh, more fish and chip shop paper just there. This is just to pad it out so that it remains, you know, nice and firm in transit. That's all it is. And we've got the same nice felt on the back there, but the front is this kind of like more scratchy material. And when I mean that, I don't mean that's going to scratch anything you put in it. I just mean it's like not as soft as this felt piece. And there you go. So let's test this out, shall we? So what I'm going to do is pop that on the table. I'm going to get my Switch OLED with the compacts attached just here, which I've got these beautiful Gengar compacts, which I absolutely am in love with, by the way. And then let's put this inside. So, oh, it just fits. It just fits. So I can do this up on that side, and that fits perfectly. That fits absolutely perfectly with the Hori Split Pad compacts attached. I don't think it's gonna fit with the Hori Split Pad Pros attached because they're even bigger again, but let's test it. But there we go, that is in there. And if I open this side up, you can see if I sort of like open it, it's a perfect fit. So now I've attached the Hori SplitPad Pros, but like I said, I think it's not going to fit. So let's just try it, shall we? So I'm going to try and slide it in, and yep, sadly, it does not fit with the SplitPad Pros on. But what you could do is take this off, or out even, take these off, and what you could do is put your original Joy-Cons on like this, and this could go inside there because you've got plenty of headroom just there. Like, you've got a good, you know, inch or so just there. So you could put your Switch in there, and then you could actually put your Pros in the front pocket, and you can see there's still a lot of room in there, and that's not with them like stacked up, that's just them side by side in there, and you've still got a really good amount of room where you could put a games case, or maybe you could even put the attachment. So this is the Hori attachment for the SplitPad Pro and the SplitPad Compact that turns it into a wired controller. I think this might fit in there because look at that, that's going to fit, I reckon. So let's just sort of put the cables in the front just there and see if I can get them in there and pop that just there and see if I can shut it. So zip number 1, zip number 2, and it fits. It fits. So you could definitely put your Nintendo Switch OLED in the back where it's completely separate, so it's not going to get scratched. It's got that really nice felt material on the inside. And then you can even put your Hori SplitPad Pros and the attachment in there as one unit. Okay, so now I've installed the Hori SplitPad Pros onto the attachment just here, which makes it a real chonky controller, right? And let's see if I can put that in. Let's just remove those a second and see if I can get this in there, which it looks like it might fit. There you go, that fits as well. So you can actually have the attachment set all installed and ready to go and still fit in there, and it's not like bulging at the seams, you know? It's not so much so that it's going to be damaging it. It's pretty cushy in there, but this back piece, look, like there's still a good amount of room in there. So, you know, you could do whatever you want with that, but personally, I would probably just keep the Switch separate, put all your accessories in the front pouch. Now, of course, this isn't necessarily just for if you've got the attachments. So, you know, if you've got the SplitPad Pro or whatever, you don't need to have the Hori SplitPad Pro or Compacts to use this case. You could just use this case as a really nice Switch bag, because like I've done already, you could have your Switch in there because, like I've shown you, it's all protected with this felt. There's no, you're not going to scratch the screen or anything. So you could have that in there like that, and you could go and shut that. And then you could put any other accessory in there that you want. You could maybe even fit a Pro controller in there. Let's turn around and say I've got my SNES. Whoop, done. In there, absolutely fine, right? So you could put anything that you want in there. If you've got a games case, you could put it in there. You could probably fit the charger in there as well. Well, you definitely could fit the charger in there. So this bag is actually big enough to do whatever you want with. Don't feel like you can only buy this if you've got the Hori SplitPad Pro or the Compacts. It doesn't matter. If you just like the bag, this is just the adventure bag, right? From Hori for the Switch. It's not necessarily just for those controller attachments. So now I've actually gone and put it on. So let me turn around and you should be able to see what it looks like. So hopefully you can see that, right? So this is it on. And it definitely fits well. You know, it's just a sort of shoulder sling bag, and I really like that. You're not going to worry about someone coming up and actually like taking it off you, because it's pretty hard to do that because it's actually on you. A bit different from, say, a case like this, which is just got a handle on the top. Well then, you know, someone potentially could take that off you. So I'd recommend a case like this to go in an actual rucksack. But if you've got this, well then, you know, I'd be more than happy actually just sticking that on my bag and away I go. This is super quick and easy to pack up. And, you know, whenever I got to where I'm going, I can just unclip this and I'm good. There you go. It's as easy as that. So Andy, how much is it? Well, in the UK, this is currently retailing at £30. And of course, this is an officially licensed Pokemon design and everything from Hori. Checking out the zips, checking out the design on the front there and the strap and everything else. I've got no concerns over the quality and even the protection of the Switch inside with that lovely felt that's in there just there. I really like it. So yeah, in the UK currently it's £30. Now, if you're not in the UK, well, go and check the link down in the description and that will divert you to your country's Amazon and show you the price in your country. And of course, you might be able to get it on a sale if you find a sale on there. So check that link out down in the description. So what do you think of this case? Let me know down in the comments. Personally, I really like it and I'm a sucker for the Pokemon design. I think it's awesome. I really like that. And I genuinely just like this case as a really quick put together case where you can have your accessories in the front, your Switch on the back, and then just stick it over your shoulder and away you go. I really like that design. And especially if you've got younger siblings or friends or whatever, I think they're gonna absolutely love it. And if you're someone like me that's maybe a bit older, but you still love Pokemon, well then, this is gonna be something that's maybe up your street. Now, if you wanna see our videos on the Hori Split Pad Compact, go and check that out just here. And if you wanna see those beautiful new Hori Split Pad Pros in the Charizard and Pikachu edition, check them out here as well. And of course, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.